Good afternoon. The Instituto Tecnológico Metropolitano is a university of public and municipal order which orientation, vocation, and tradition is mainly technological. The origins of the ITM as an institution of education date back in 1944, but only since 1991 it took the name of Instituto Tecnológico Metropolitano. It was founded with the purpose of providing information to working classes of the city. Back at that time, the city was growing as the industrial city of Colombia. The ITM as Instituto Tecnológico Metropolitano has 25 years of existence. Since 2012, it started with an environmental development plan that so far has achieved wide influence in all the public linked to the institution. In this afternoon, I will tell you a little bit how the ITM has developed different ways and strategies to be part of the entities that contribute to the improvement of the environment and the preservation of the planet. The call to the whole community of ITM to become aware is really important for this set of ideas and projects to take place completely and progressively towards success. The goal of ITM as organization and as a university is to promote sustainable development, having as a reference environmental policy. This is possible through the implementation of programs for preventing and minimizing the environmental impacts and for optimizing resource in institutional processes. And this is by promoting among the members of the ITM community environmental responsibility framed in the observance of the current environmental regulations. Through the environmental policy of the ITM, it is created a culture of sustainability, including environmental protection, efficient of the use of resources, and the prevention of pollution. With its environmental policy, the ITM is committed to 1. Prevent and mitigate the environmental impacts of their activities. 2. Promote savings and efficient use of water and energy. 3. Develop and implement a model of integrated solid waste management. 4. Sensitize the community to observe the guidelines set out in the policy. 5. And finally, to comply with environmental legal requirements. The ITM is generating environmental awareness through different ideas of contribution to the environment, such as composting as a process of decomposition of organic waste by microorganisms, and this turns into compost, ideal to nourish the earth again. Composting closes the cycle of food production, avoiding waste generation. In ITM, currently 3 units of composting are operating with a capacity of 3,500 liters of load, equivalent to 1.7 tons of organic waste. The steps to carry out these processes are 1. The separation of organic waste, mainly in cafeterias. 2. The preparation of the mixture with sawdust. For every 3 units of organic waste, 1 unit of sawdust is mixed. 3. The load of the composter. It consists in putting a layer of sawdust in the bottom to absorb the moisture and another layer on the top to prevent proliferation of flies. 4. And as the last step to the process is downloading the composter, it is the result of 4 weeks where the material is removed and let stand for 7 days, allowing once stabilized to be used as fertilizer to beautify the gardens of the university. The ITM has also developed creative ideas as MASI, the pet that is the character counselor and facilitator of compliance with the environmental policies of ITM. The pet promotes environmental protection and leads us to realize that what we do has consequences and it is important to care and to be friends of the nature. Also, environmental audits are conducted as a documented assessment of what needs to be developed in the institution. These audits allow to know the strengths and to identify the opportunities for improvement in order to focus on the prevention of impacts, reducing pollution and resource consumption. All this in order to increase the efficiency of environmental management. The institution promotes sustainable mobility through the use of bicycle systems or by walking. This allows positive impact in the environment and in human health. The ITM encourages the efficient use and saving of water and energy as crucial requirement to ensure the sustainability of water resources. This is because the water crisis is not only a problem of supply, but also the absence of the integrated management and rational attitudes towards the water resources. The institution adopted the method of the 5S as methodology of optimization of time, space, and resources. It consists in 3 steps: organization, order, cleanliness, standardization, and discipline. At last, all this great work done by the Instituto Tecnológico Metropolitano makes me think that by generating all these actions of awareness and self-sustainability, it is evident the co-responsibility of the institution, of the society, of the family, of the productive and solidary sector, and the state. And all this leads to that through the formation of the citizen, it is possible to achieve sustainable development of the whole environment. I think this type of works are important considering that in this way the university also supports and helps these projects to have origin and to be promoted at an industrial level, because they are ideas and cultures relevant for the student of this institution, who in the future will implement the culture in the company of tomorrow. It is also good to note that this type of projects and processes today make ITM a responsible and attractive institution because of the optimization of resources for the development of all kinds of activities. Since it smiles at the city from a commitment of the citizen that cares for all types of spaces, pointing to the conservation of means granted by the institution.